Welcome to iCast Blackboard, sharing, assigning, and grading portfolios. This is one of 3 Blackboard iCasts regarding Blackboard portfolios. Other screencasts for Blackboard portfolios include a portfolio's homepage overview and creating a portfolio. There are 2 ways to collect and monitor student progress on their portfolios. The first way I'm going to show you is called sharing a snapshot. What a student would do to share their portfolio is to go to their portfolio homepage, select a portfolio to share by clicking More, and then clicking Share. There are several options for sharing a snapshot. The only 2 that students really need to worry about is sharing with a specific user, for example, you, the teacher, or they could share with a class. Since, let's say you want to check their progress in the middle of a marking period, the student would choose Users, and then input your name. They could even send an email that will notify you. I'll see if this will let me share it with myself. And it looks like it did. Now, where do you find all of these portfolios that have been shared with you? You would also go to your portfolio homepage. Remember, when a student is in their homepage, they only see their portfolios. When you're in your own portfolio homepage, you see your portfolios, and in this case, portfolios that have been shared with you. So let's click on Shared with Me, and this is where all shared portfolios would show up. Now, this is a snapshot. Whatever has been completed on the portfolio so far, that is what you will see. Any edits made by the student after this point will not be seen in this snapshot. This is just what this portfolio looks like at the moment in time in which it was shared. So let's see, let's open it. And then this is what you'll be looking at. So you can go through the portfolio, make sure, okay, they have at least 1 artifact for each standard at this point of the year. Maybe that's all you're checking on. You could even add comments. For example, great work so far. I already commented on my own portfolio. So you can do that. Now let's say you want to formally collect portfolios, this time for a solid grade. You know, maybe for sharing, that's good for feedback, but if you actually want to grade the portfolio, you can actually create an assignment in which a portfolio will be the submission. In order to do that, navigate to the class, go to whichever area you post Blackboard assignments. In this case, I have a little link for assignments. And you would create an assignment. That's under Assessments. You can call it whatever you want. Any instructions you would provide to the students, type here. If you wanted to attach a file, maybe the handout they received in class specifying the criteria for the portfolio, you could attach it if you wanted to. Set the due date. Put the points possible, and if there's a rubric, you can easily create a rubric or select one that you've already created to grade the portfolio. And this is the important part. Right now, it's just a general assignment. To specify this assignment as a portfolio submission, you click on Submission Details, and then Portfolio Submission. You can adjust the number of attempts as you deem appropriate. That's really all you need to do. Make the assignment available if you're ready to do that, and anything else you want to change. Now let's say I'm a student and I'm ready to submit my portfolio. I'm going to enter Student Preview to show you this. Okay, so now I'm a student in the course. I'm ready to submit my portfolio. I'm going to click on Assignments. Click on the assignment that was just created. Any instructions you put, it would show up here. I didn't type anything, so it's empty. Chances are at this point, if this is the final submission, let's say, they would be selecting the portfolio that they've been working on over the course of the marking period or semester or the full year, or they could even create from scratch. I'm going to select a portfolio. I'm going to select this one and submit. Student can add a comment to you. They could save it as a draft if it's not quite ready yet and they want to double check something, or they could click submit. I am now submitting my portfolio for formal grading. And they can review their submission. Make sure everything's good. If they come back to this later, and you graded it, this is where they would see their grade, feedback, etc. And click OK. Alright, so portfolios have been submitted and now I want to start grading them. I'm going to exit Student Preview and go back to being a teacher. I'm going to keep this temporarily. Portfolios can be easily graded right online in Blackboard. Just like any other assignment, go to the Grade Center. And I'm going to find the portfolio. Here we go. Let's find this temporary user submission. Here we go. View the attempt. And now the portfolio is right here for you to see as you grade it. If you had attached a rubric, you could click on the rubric and fill that out as you're going through the portfolio. You could also leave feedback. Any notes, these would be for yourself. When you're ready to provide that grade, you could fill it in here. So maybe you have your own checklist and then you write it in. If you had a rubric, the rubric would automatically populate this and you'd click submit. What's nice is everything's right here. Click through everything, write feedback, everything's here. You can click on the artifacts, look at the artifacts. Once you're done grading the student, you can very easily turn the page and go to the next student. Now this is the only submission, but if the whole class or multiple students had submitted the portfolio, I would just click and turn the page basically for each student after I'm done grading one of the students. Thank you for taking the time to watch this iCast. In addition to the other Blackboard Portfolios iCasts, others include starting a Blackboard page from scratch, creating and grading Blackboard assignments, creating and grading discussion boards, and working with Blackboard rubrics. If you have any questions or need any one-on-one help, please contact us at hs-icoach@rtnj.org, or as always, feel free to find us in B150.